At my niece's graduation, my sister said, "Buying stuff doesn't make you special, you're just the family's wallet." I smiled, took back my gift, and said, "Good luck paying the mortgage and the debt." Her husband ran after me. The restaurant smelled like garlic bread and expensive wine. Graduation balloons bobbed against the ceiling, blue and gold, my niece Mia's school colors, string lights wrapped around the exposed brick walls, soft jazz playing from speakers mounted in the corners. She sat at the head of the table in her cap and gown, beaming, 17 and perfect, excited about college, about UCLA, about the future, about everything. The table was set for 12. White tablecloth, real cloth napkins, fancy place settings. This wasn't a cheap restaurant. Rachel had chosen it specifically. "Only the best for our Mia," she'd said. I handed Mia the gift bag, Tiffany blue, crisp white ribbon tied in a perfect bow. I'd spent 2 weeks choosing the bracelet inside. Silver, delicate chain, engraved with her initials, MR, and her graduation date. $300 I'd saved specifically for this moment. Skipped lunches, made coffee at home. Worth it. "Thank you, Aunt Jess." Mia hugged me, tight, genuine, the kind of hug that makes everything worth it. "Can I open it now?" "Save it for later," I said, smiling. "Open it with all your other gifts at home. Make it special." She set it carefully beside her plate, right next to her water glass, smiled at me. "I will, thank you." My sister Rachel barely looked up from her phone, scrolling through Instagram, double-tapping photos, liking posts, her face illuminated by the blue screen glow. Her husband Tom was refilling his wine glass. Again, third time in 20 minutes. Red wine, Cabernet, the expensive kind on the menu, $37 a bottle. I'd seen him order it. I sat down across from them, between my parents, my father on my left, my mother on my right. The waiter brought appetizers, calamari, bruschetta, stuffed mushrooms, spinach and artichoke dip, more food than we needed. My parents asked Mia about college. She'd gotten into UCLA, full scholarship, academic and merit combined. Everyone was so proud. "What are you majoring in?" my father asked. "Pre-med," Mia said, eyes shining. "I want to be a pediatrician." Everyone applauded. Mia blushed, smiled. My mother squeezed my hand under the table. "Isn't she wonderful?" "She is," I said. Everyone laughed, talked, celebrated, passed plates, shared appetizers. I sipped water, smiled, watched Mia glow with happiness and pride and hope. Then Rachel set her phone down, face down on the white tablecloth, screen dark, and looked directly at me. "You know," she said, voice loud, carrying across the table, across the restaurant. "Buying stuff doesn't make you special." The table went quiet. Conversation stopped mid-sentence. My father's fork froze halfway to his mouth. My mother's hand went still on her wine glass. Mia's smile faded. I blinked. "What?" "You heard me." She gestured at the gift bag, at the Tiffany blue, at the white ribbon. "You always do this. Show up with expensive gifts trying to buy people's love, trying to make everyone think you're so generous, so thoughtful. It's pathetic. It's actually sad." My mother shifted uncomfortably, set down her fork with a soft clink, looked at her plate, studied the pattern on the china. Mia stared at her napkin, face going red, embarrassed. My father cleared his throat, took a sip of water, said nothing. Tom smirked into his wine glass, took a long sip, eyes amused. "I just wanted to give her something nice," I said quietly. "For graduation, it's a special occasion." Rachel laughed, sharp, mean, the laugh she'd used since we were kids when she wanted to hurt someone. "You're not special, Jess. You know what you are? You're just the family's wallet. That's it. That's all you've ever been. An ATM we can use whenever we need something." The waiter walked past our table, slowed, looked uncomfortable, sensed the tension, kept walking toward the kitchen. I felt my face go hot, burning, like someone had slapped me. My hands shook under the table, fingers trembling. My throat felt tight, closing. I looked around the table, at my mother. She was staring at her plate, wouldn't look at me. At my father. He was studying his water glass, wouldn't meet my eyes. At Tom. He was still smirking, enjoying this. At the cousins at the end of the table, Aunt Linda's kids. They were looking away, pretending not to hear. No one defended me. No one said anything. The people at the table next to us had stopped eating, were watching, listening. "You're right," I said. I stood up slowly, chair scraping against the floor, reached across the table, picked up the Tiffany blue gift bag, the white ribbon, pulled it back toward me. Mia's eyes filled with tears. "I'm so sorry, Aunt Jess," she whispered. She shouldn't have." "It's okay, sweetie," I said, touching her shoulder, squeezing gently. "This isn't about you. You didn't do anything wrong. I love you." I looked at Rachel, right in her eyes. She met my gaze, defiant, chin up. "Good luck paying the mortgage this month," I said, voice calm, steady, "and the credit cards, and the car payment, and the property taxes, and all the debt." Her face went pale, white as the tablecloth, white as the napkins. Tom's wine glass stopped halfway to his mouth, frozen, eyes wide. I picked up my purse from the back of my chair, black leather, simple, walked toward the exit. "Wait!" Tom's chair screeched against the floor, loud. Everyone in the restaurant turned. "Jess, wait! Come back!" I didn't stop, didn't turn around, didn't pause. Pushed through the restaurant, past other tables, other families celebrating graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, out through the heavy wooden door, into the parking lot. Cold night air hit my face, the sound of traffic from the street, car horns, sirens in the distance. Tom caught me halfway to my car, running, breathless, his face red, sweating. sweating despite the cold. You can't just— Rachel didn't mean it, he stammered. Hands up, palms out, pleading. She's stressed, we're all stressed. You know how she gets when she's had wine. She didn't mean it like that. She was joking. I know exactly how she meant it, I said calmly, unlocking my car with the key fob. Lights flashing. Come back inside, please. It's Mia's night. Don't ruin it. I'm not ruining anything. Rachel did that. She was just venting, having a bad day. You know she loves you. Does she? He didn't answer. That's why I've been helping you, I continued. Because I thought you were family. I thought family helped each other. Exactly. So you understand. Just come back inside. We'll talk about this later. Smooth it over. I'm done helping. His expression changed. Smile fading. Eyes hardening. What does that mean? I opened my car door. It means no more mortgage payments, no more credit card minimums, no more car insurance, no more utilities, no more property taxes, no more emergency loans that never get paid back, no more money, period. Tom grabbed my arm, fingers tight, gripping. You can't do that. You can't just stop. We have an agreement. You promised you'd help us. I looked at his hand on my arm, stared at it, at his fingers digging into my sleeve. He let go, stepped back. How much do I give you a month, Tom? He swallowed hard, Adam's apple bobbing. That's not the point. $3,000 every single month for 4 years, 48 months. Do the math. His face went even paler. $144,000, I said. I've given you $144,000 over 4 years. And you know how much you've paid back? Silence. Zero. Not $1. Not even a symbolic payment to show good faith. We'll pay you back. We've always said we'd pay you back. You know that. We just need more time. Things have been tight. The economy? You went to Hawaii last month. His mouth opened, closed. I saw the photos on Facebook. 5-star resort, first-class flights. You spent at least $10,000 on that trip. We needed a vacation. We were burned out. You bought a new car in March, $60,000 Range Rover. You remodeled your kitchen in January. Granite countertops, custom cabinets, $30,000. How do you— Rachel posts everything on social media. Everything. Every purchase. Every dinner out. Every bottle of wine. Every vacation. While I've been eating ramen and skipping meals to make sure you don't lose your house. Tom's face was bright red now. We'll pay you back. I promise. Starting next month. We'll set up a payment plan. You won't. I slid into the driver's seat. You never planned to. I was just the family wallet. Rachel made that very clear. She was joking. She jokes like that all the time. You know she has a dark sense of humor. She doesn't mean half the stuff she says. Was she joking? He opened his mouth, closed it. No words came out. That's what I thought. I started the engine. It roared to life. Tom stepped back. Please, he said, voice breaking. The mortgage is due in 5 days. We don't have it. We'll lose the house. You should have thought about that before your wife called me a wallet in front of the entire family. I put the car in reverse. Tom stood there in the parking lot, hands shaking, mouth opening and closing like a fish out of water. I backed out, put it in drive, and drove away. For 2 weeks, they called, texted, left voicemails, sent emails. My phone buzzed constantly, non-stop. Rachel, you're overreacting. I was kidding. Come on, Jess, don't be like this. Tom, we need to talk. This is ridiculous. You're acting like a child. Rachel, you're being childish and petty. Tom, the mortgage is due. Please, we need you. Rachel, fine. I'm sorry. Happy? I said it. Now can we move on? Tom, the bank called. We're going to be late. This is serious. Rachel, I can't believe you're doing this to us. To Mia. You're hurting Mia. I didn't respond to any of them. Blocked their numbers after day 3, blocked their emails, blocked them on social media. Silence. Peace. Then they sent my mother. She showed up at my apartment on a Tuesday evening, 6:30 p.m. I was making dinner. Pasta. Simple. Knock, knock, knock. I looked through the peephole, saw her standing there, purse over her shoulder, expression stern. I opened the door. You're being cruel, she said. No greeting, no hello, arms crossed. Rachel apologized. No, she didn't. Well, she feels bad about what she said. Good, she should. They need you, Jess. They're really struggling. The bank is threatening foreclosure. They might lose the house. They need my wallet, I corrected. Not me. There's a difference. My mother's face tightened, lips pressed together. Your family. Family helps family. That's what we do. That's what the Hollis family has always done. I've been helping for 4 years, Mom. 4 years. What have they done for me? Name one thing. She opened her mouth, closed it, thought. They invited you to holidays, so they could ask for money. They include you in family events, where Rachel insults me and everyone stays silent. She had no answer. That's what I thought. You're being selfish. This isn't who you are. This is exactly who I am. I'm done being used. They're going to lose everything. They spent $10,000 on a Hawaii vacation while owing me $144,000. They bought a $60,000 car. They remodeled their kitchen. They're not victims, Mom. They're users. My mother's eyes hardened. If you don't help them, You're out of this family. Do you understand? Out. Good, I said. Then I won't have to be the wallet anymore. I closed the door. She stood there for a moment. I could see her shadow under the door, hear her breathing. Then she left, footsteps fading down the hallway. I locked the door, both locks, chain, too. Went back to my pasta. The next day, I went to work. Graphic designer at a small firm, paid my own bills, all of them, every single one. Rent, utilities, car payment, insurance, internet, phone, groceries, gas. For the first time in 4 years, I had money left over, real money, in savings, building. I bought new clothes, nothing fancy, just things that fit, things that weren't worn out. Went to a nice restaurant, by myself, ordered whatever I wanted, dessert too, slept better than I had in years. No anxiety, no stress, no phone calls at midnight about emergencies, peace. Then, 4 weeks later, I got an invitation in the mail. Thick cardstock, pink envelope, Mia's handwriting on the front. I opened it. You're invited to Mia's 18th birthday party. Date, time, address, Rachel and Tom's house. Please come, written at the bottom in Mia's handwriting. I miss you. I stared at it for a long time, almost threw it away, but I wanted to see Mia, to give her the bracelet, the real gift. This wasn't her fault. She didn't deserve to be caught in the middle of this. She was a good kid, a great kid. I RSVP'd yes, mailed it back. The party was on a Saturday night, 7 p.m. I arrived exactly on time. The driveway was packed, cars lining both sides of the street. The house was full when I walked in, 40, maybe 50 people. Cousins, aunts, uncles, neighbors, Mia's friends from school and church and volleyball. Balloons everywhere. Pink and silver, mylar and latex, hanging from the ceiling, tied to chairs. A DJ in the corner playing top 40. Loud bass, kids dancing in the living room. Mia opened presents in the center of the room, surrounded by wrapping paper and bows and boxes and teenage girls squealing over earrings and makeup. Rachel saw me the moment I walked in. Froze. Wine glass halfway to her lips. Red wine, same as at the restaurant. Her face went through several expressions: surprise, anger, fear. Tom stood up from the couch, face pale, eyes wide. Jess, I didn't think you'd actually come. I'm here for Mia, I said, voice level. Not for you. I walked past them, into the living room, through the crowd of teenagers. Mia's face lit up when she saw me. Genuine joy. She jumped up from the floor, wrapping paper falling. Aunt Jess, she hugged me, hard. I'm so happy you're here. I didn't think you'd come. I wouldn't miss your 18th birthday, I said. I handed her a card, cream-colored, heavy cardstock, her name on the front in calligraphy. She opened it carefully. Inside, a check, $500, and the Tiffany bracelet I'd bought for graduation, the one I'd taken back. Her eyes filled with tears. Aunt Jess, you didn't have to. You deserve it, I said. Congratulations on everything, on turning 18, on college, on growing up into such an amazing person. I'm so proud of you. She hugged me again, tighter. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome, sweetheart. Rachel stepped forward, wine glass in hand, mouth tight, smile forced and fake. That's very generous, Jess. It's nothing, I said, not looking at her, looking at Mia. Just a gift, for Mia, because I love her. The room felt tense now. People sensed something, the adults anyway. Conversations getting quieter, eyes watching, waiting. Tom moved closer, hands in his pockets. Can we talk? Outside, maybe? No. Please. Just for a minute, we need to... No. Then the doorbell rang. Tom frowned, looked at Rachel. Are we expecting anyone else? Did you invite the Mitchells? No, Rachel said, confused. Everyone's here. I checked my watch. 7:43 p.m. Actually, yes, you're expecting one more person. Tom walked to the front door, opened it. A man in a dark suit stood there. Early 40s, serious expression, holding a clipboard, official looking, badge on his belt. Thomas Morrison and Rachel Morrison? Yes? Tom's voice uncertain, shaky. I'm here to serve you a summons. Civil Court, case number 24 CV 8842. Superior Court, unpaid debt. Tom's face went gray, ashen. What? Rachel grabbed his arm, wine sloshing in her glass, spilling onto her hand. What is he talking about? Tom, what is this? The man handed Tom a thick stack of papers. At least 30 pages. Stapled. Official header. Court seal. $144,000 in unpaid loans. Principal plus interest calculated at 5% annually. The plaintiff is Jessica Marie Hollis. Every head in the room turned toward me. The DJ stopped the music. Mid-song. Sudden silence. Mia's friends stared, mouths open. The adults whispered, pointed. Tom's hands shook, papers trembling, rustling. 144,000? You're suing us? You're actually suing us? I gave you 4 years, I said, voice calm, steady, clear, loud enough for everyone to hear. You called me a wallet. So I'm collecting what you owe me. Rachel's face twisted, anger replacing shock. You can't, we're family. You can't sue family. This is insane. No, I said, I'm not family. Remember, I'm just the wallet. You made that very clear, at Mia's graduation, in front of everyone. The room was completely silent now. 45 people, not one sound. Even the kids had stopped talking. My mother stood in the corner, mouth hanging open, wine glass forgotten in her hand. My father sat frozen on the couch, staring at me. Aunt Linda had her hand over her mouth. Tom's voice cracked, breaking. Please, please, Jess. We can work this out. We'll pay you. We'll start making payments, monthly payments, whatever you want. Just, please, don't do this. Not like this. You had 4 years to pay me. 48 months. You didn't make a single payment. Not one. Rachel's face was red now, bright red, furious. We were grateful. We thanked you. We invited you to things. Did you? When did you thank me? Show me one text message where you said thank you. One email, one card. She had no answer, mouth opening and closing. You should have been nicer to your wallet. I turned to Mia. She was crying now, tears running down her face, holding the bracelet, looking between me and her parents. Happy birthday, sweetheart, I said, gently. I love you. This isn't about you. This is about them. You're wonderful. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like a wallet. Then I walked toward the door. Behind me, Rachel started screaming. You bitch! You absolute bitch! After everything we've done for you, we gave you a family, we included you. Tom. Jess, please, we'll do anything. Name your price. We can negotiate. Rachel. You're dead to us. You hear me? Dead. You're not my sister anymore. My mother. Jessica Marie, you come back here right now. I got in my car, started the engine. Tom ran out onto the lawn. Please, we'll lose everything. The house, everything. Rachel was in the doorway now, screaming, mascara running. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I put the car in drive and drove away.